Hey, it's James Rees from Cricket Matters, and in today's video I'm going to share with you my two-step mental checklist that every batter should be using between balls.
I do some weird stuff. I don't try and do it, it just kind of happens.
So our method here at Cricket Matters is you start with the physical aspects, we then develop the mental aspects, and then we work on technique and tactical at the end. What I've discovered while coming back into cricket and speaking to athletes, cricketers and coaches, no one really has a process to work with between balls, because a lot of times cricketers are so tense and so nervous to do well. Everything goes out the window, so they could be an absolute gun, an absolute jet in the nets. When they come out to the middle, they freeze up. So we need a system and a process to go through every time we face a ball so we can reset and start again, no matter if the ball is good or you've played a terrible shot. So there's two stages to this. Let me break it down. So imagine you've left the ball, okay? What do we do next? There's time in between the next ball, what do we do? So we have what we call a recover phase and then a refocus phase. So let's talk about the recover phase. So let's go back to the imaginary game scenario here where you've now played a good forward defensive. What do we do? Now, in baseball, I learned this is called a reset action. So we do this as a reset, reflect, relax phase. Reset, reflex, relax phase, okay? What do you do to reset to say the ball's over? Right, baseball pitchers take their hat off, they can scrub the ground. That's where I got this from. In cricket, you see people quite often at the highest level, they go scratch, 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 and they walk away. Whatever you do, it's got to be unique to you. For example, what I like to do is, once I play the ball, I then scratch and I walk away, which is my reset action, which means the ball is gone no matter what has happened, whether it's a good shot, whether it's a bad shot, whether it's a good ball coming down towards me. I forget about it because I want a repeatable process to face the next ball. And that's the thing I see with a lot of clubbies missing out on, is the fact that they don't have a repeatable process to deal with the next ball, then the next ball over and over again. So the whole system starts with reset. What is your reset action that you do to say the ball is over? Okay, after reset, you have a reflect stage. So I've performed my reset action, I've scratched away at the crease, I've walked away, and I am now reflecting about what I did. Now I know my best game is played when I'm calm, relaxed, and balanced. Those are the three buzzwords that I use all the time. So I always go in the process of like, well, was I calm? Yes. Was I relaxed? Yes. Was I balanced? No. Okay, let's work on my balance next ball. Or if I was not calm, and if I was rushed, I go, okay, no, let's center myself again and relax a little bit more, because that's when I know I play my best game. Those three buzzwords are dependent on what you need to have for this thing. You may need to think on several different things. Was it a terrible shot? Or why was it a terrible shot? Did you come up on the ball? Were your hands out in front of you? Or something along those lines? It depends. But I always go back to the three words, calm, relaxed, and balanced, which are my buzzwords, to find out whether I played a good shot or was in a good place to be and make a good shot in the first place. And then you have the relaxed stage, where it's really important to switch off, because cricket is it's a mentally draining sport. So whatever you want to do here now, just chill out for how many ever seconds you've got between the next bowl of balls to the next ball. Listen to some of the great pros. Sometimes they sing a song to themselves. Sometimes they look out into the crowd and watch what's going on here. Sometimes I check to see what the boys are doing over the balcony over there. Whatever it is, it has to be unique to you. Some days I have a song in my head, but sometimes I just think about random shit I've been thinking about the rest of the day. Whatever it is, it has to be unique to you. But essentially, we're taking it slowly now to break it down. But we have a reset action, which is scrape away from me and I walk away. As I walk away, that begins the reflect stage. After I reflect really quickly, that's when I start the relax stage and getting ready for phase 2, which is the refocus phase. Okay, so I've done the reset, reflect, relax phase. I'm now turning around and going back into the planning phase. Now, 99% of the time, you are going to play the ball on merit, particularly if you are a club cricketer, okay? You want to play the ball on merit. Predetermination can get you into a lot of trouble. So in that case, my plan stage is I'm going to play the ball on merit. So I've already told myself what I'm going to do, right? Now, if it's a spinner and the field is up and I know the pitch isn't turning and I want to put the field back, that could change to becoming a plan of attack, which is, right, I'm going to hit the ball over the top, over long on. That's my plan of attack. It's specific to the needs of what the game is doing. However, that's quite an advanced drill, but I don't recommend many people doing until they get the whole system in play first. So you need a plan, whether it's to know you're not going to preempt the ball, or whether you are going to preempt to do something as part of a specific plan and strategy, which is the tactics of batting.
I think it's left pad, right pad, box, one tap in the middle, two behind my foot, look up, two behind my foot, look up, one, good to go. Every ball.
All right, so I have my plan, which is going to play the ball on merit. I then go back to the crease. This is the set phase. The set phase is I want to set up accordingly. What's my technical checklist to make sure I'm in a good position to start off before facing the ball? So for me, I like to bat on middle. I have like a 15-degree angle with my hips, shoulders, and ankles facing towards the inside arm of mid-on, as an example. I tap the bat down, 1, 2, 3. I turn my foot out and I have my hands close to the body with my backhand touching the back hip, knowing I'm in a good position, good side-on position to face the ball. My weight is 60-40 over my feet, and that is my setup position each and every time. So no matter what I do, I'm over here, I've done my relaxed stage over here. I'm now into planning and setup mode. I've planned attack. It is a specific no predetermination on the ball. I set up, tap down, make sure I've got a 15-degree ankle with my feet here, tap down, turn out, sideways on, 60-40, feeling good, still at point. Then I'm locked and loaded, ready to do the final piece of the puzzle, which is the cue. So I've done my plan stage, I've done my set phase, and I'm now into the cue phase. So I've set up accordingly. I'm ready for the ball to come into me. So my cue, right, is as the bowler starts to run in, I'm mouthing to myself, watch the ball, watch the ball. So I'm keeping all the other thoughts out. I learned that from Ricky Ponting, okay, on one of the podcasts that he did. That's my first goal. I know that I'm going to be looking at the point of release, the area where the ball is coming out. However, my cue, my buzzword, my trigger word is what I use, is this. I know if I'm batting well, my head and hands work together. So I know my hands are the most important thing for me. So at the point of release, as I'm watching the ball, watching the ball, watching the ball, at the point of release, I go hands, which is kind of my trigger for my hands to go back. Now, that is unique to every single individual who does that. It could be head, it could be watch the ball. I know Shane Watson uses the word aggressive because he plays his best game when he's aggressive, when he's coming down with that mindset to the ball. He shares that on one of his podcasts and also one of his books. But you need to determine what that cue is. For me, it's hands, because I know that gets me going, my head forward, my hands back, to be in a good position to attack the ball. But that is the cue point to understand how we use it at the point of release. So to sum up very quickly, we have a recover phase, then we have a refocus stage. The recover phase literally is a reset action that you do to say the ball is over. For me, it's scrape the ground and walk away. As we walk away, we're going through a reflect phase. How did that go? Was I calm, relaxed, and balanced? That's what I used for me. And then you have the relax phase. Whatever you want to do, just relax, zone out for a little bit to save your mental energy. Then we have the refocus stage, right? This is where you come into plan, make a plan of attack about what you're going to do. Remember, 99.9% of the time, you're not going to be predetermined what ball is coming down. But if you do, make the plan here. You then go into the setup phase. What is your setup? Each and every time, have it consistent, have that routine of setup, which then leads you into the cue phase. As the ball is coming in, what are the buzzwords that you are using to cue yourself, to put yourself in the best position to play the right shot? Remember, I say to myself, watch the ball, then hands, but this has to be unique to you and how you do it. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, review, and subscribe. And remember, our goal here at Cricket Matters is to make you a better cricketer.